Aloha, it's Ronnie Margolis with eXp Realty. First of all, healthy and happy new year to each of you, and hau'oli makahiki ho, as it's said in Hawaiian. A quick update on our real estate market now that we're entering a new year. It is 2023, and the market is continuing to decelerate, meaning there are fewer transactions. However, prices haven't moved a lot in the islands, certainly on the neighbor islands, Kauai, Maui, the Big Island, because of the continued lack of inventory. So let me show you just a couple of things here. And as always, of course, my team and I are here to answer any questions or help dispel any myths that you may have. This is the average days on market, and we're looking at the last 5 months of 2022. So there is some variation, and of course, with a small amount of inventory, just a few little movements or a few different types of properties can sway things. But if you look at the residential homes, the first column, you see that the number of days on market, the average days on market for a property is rising. That means the market's moving slower. There are a number of reasons for it. We're at this kind of change point where I like to say that buyers think it's the spring of 2023, and they're anticipating that the market will come down. And the sellers are somewhere between the spring and summer of 2022 in this very high fervent market that we're in for several years. But it's clear, if you look at the real estate market nationally, in Canada, in the United States, most markets have slowed down. Some markets are seeing price correction. Until we get more inventory, that may not happen here. It may not happen for some time, or it may. But this is the beginning of the shift, right? The slowdown in transactions. So in each of these categories, the days on market is higher. Now look at this statistic. This shows you we're kind of holding our own here with a total of properties for sale at 409, the same on December 1st as it is here on New Year's Day, 2023. The number of properties in escrows, well, there's a slight difference, but it's pretty much similar. This is showing you, of course, that only of the 409 properties that are being offered for sale, only 290 of them are active. And even though back in the summer or spring, that number was down as low as 200, 290 is still not enough to move the needle. Let me show you one more thing. I'm going to take you into our multiple listing service now. This is called Hawaii Information Service. And this is what our realtors use to take a look at the market and study the market. And let me just zoom in a little bit so you can see here. This first group of statistics, this is the number of sales, and this covers the entire island. Now, in the month of December 2021, there were 151 sales on Kauai. How many were there in the month that just ended yesterday? 44. That's a drop of almost 71%. If you look at the year, right, year on year, so 2021, 2022, knowing that for the first half of 2022, the market was still extremely hot. For the year, the deceleration has created a situation where for the year, we were down 37%. And of course, it depends where you are. The numbers are slightly different. Up on the North Shore, December of last year, 21 single-family homes, residential category, were sold. This year, only 7. Well, when there's not much for sale, that's not going to change. And so overall, for the whole year in the North Shore, the number of transactions were down 51%. Same thing for the condos, down 33% in December from December of last year. And Kaloa is not much different. So this is Poipu. In fact, it might be even a little bit more extreme because there's not a lot for sale down there. 20 condos sold last December. The month it just passed 5. That's a drop of 75%. So what's the takeaway? Well, the good news for buyers is you don't have a lot of competition out there, and there are more things to choose from. The inventory is rising, albeit slowly. So if you're looking for a place, whether you're coming here to retire or you're looking for a vacation rental property, it's a good time to buy. The interest rates, if you're getting a mortgage, are still fluctuating. Oftentimes, if there is flexibility from the seller, the buyer can ask for a credit in lieu of a discount in the price, use that money to buy down the rate and keep their interest rates lower than what you see in the market. So I hope you have a great new year. Just a quick update. If you have questions about a specific neighborhood, property, schools, beaches, walking, hiking, we're here to share our passion for Kauai and serve you in any way we can so that we exceed your expectations for what a realtor can do for you. So have a great new year. I'll say a hui ho. Aloha. Again, this is Ronnie Margolis, eXp Realty from the beautiful Garden Island of Kauai. Aloha.